Hi, I'm Gail Hoag, and I'm here with my husband Gregory. And we're really excited to share something that we have been working on for quite a few years. It is a big project that has resulted in something called the Causal Generator. Let me tell you a little bit about where we started several years ago, where we got guidance that we were to build a new chamber. We've now since called that chamber technology Source Bridge Technology. We spent, as I said, a couple of years both designing and building it with the help of not only our guidance, but quite a few other people who played different roles to put together all the different components to make this happen. And it's filled with amazing geometries and double toruses and a generation of energy that is absolutely exquisite. Now, once we had that going, we found that we were going to use that first for earth energy healing. And so we did that for several months before we then were given the go-ahead that we could use that for human use, for ourselves and for others. And at that time, we realized that we had, as one of the pieces that we were working with, there was this new motor, and it was, of course, far more than a motor. We started taking that and making even more tweaks, more perfections into that, so that we could have something that we could put into for the new advanced WeConnect. And you can see that right behind us over here. And we wanted something that could revolve at a specific speed and that could generate a particular frequency, that could work with different geometries as well as the WeConnect. And so that is essentially what we've put together. And honestly, we have tweaked it to the point where it feels so extraordinary now, and it wasn't always as good as it is at this point. It creates such a sense of absolute peace, of superb connection, being able to work with the higher dimensions and be physically grounded here, to integrate those energies here, working with all the different kinds of geometries that we have, enables us to manifest not only the kinds of things that we may want to manifest in our lives, our relationships, also physical healing. So we want to explore with you what are the different component parts of this, how that can work for you. And Gregory's going to talk to you more about that technology.
Thank you. So what we're working with right now, as Gail said, is this hemisphere that contains the motor spinning at a very particular speed, and we generate a very high frequency in the megahertz range. We have a number of antenna systems within this hemisphere that are having that frequency go through them. We have on the top, this is our original WeConnect, but now it was amazing when we added this motor to it. All of a sudden the causal generator starts driving this WeConnect at a speed and with this frequency where amazing things happen. It's a totally new tool from what we had before just because of this addition. Now the causal ring fits over the top of that hemisphere, and the center part of it, which has sterling silver 6-pointed star going through magnets in the corners, and that picks up that frequency which is going through the cover of the piece, and it generates it out and creates a very large field to shift your entire home and beyond. So what we found is that what works best with this new tool is the advanced iConnect. And here is the original one with a black tourmaline center, and what Gail and I prefer is the one with an emerald in the center, because it has such a strong heart connection. And what we found is that when we are working with this piece on a daily basis, and we take our personal eye connect, the advanced eye connect with the emerald is the one we like to carry, and we put that on this piece, it takes us into a realm that is so incredibly peaceful. It transcends everything. I feel totally relaxed and yet energized at the same time, because as Gail was sharing, it spans that spectrum, taking us into the higher realms and yet keeping us grounded at the very same time. Now, also, what we found is that we can put different geometries on top of the causal generator. And so that's what you're seeing here. We have a very particular setup that we're working with 4 of them, and we work with a particular speeds and sequences. This is a whole program that we've taken into groups of 60, 100 people, and we're able to shift the whole environment and work with the geometries in the center. As you can see here, what we've done with the causal generator is we've been able to put any of the geometries on top, and what happens, because it's moving at the very precise speed that it is and moving with a frequency being generated at the same time, it takes the geometries to a higher level of vibration than we've ever experienced before.
It's really exciting because there are quite a few people who have been receiving our geometries over a vast amount of years. And now this is the most amazing, the perfect way to be able to radiate the energy of those geometries. And you know, the connections that we can reach right now are quite wonderful as the veils are lifting, as energy is shifting, and there's so much that's going on. We need the support. And what this tool does that exceeds everything else that we've got is it really enables us to be able to go into that depth and be able to reach the capability of what we're here for, to be able to integrate it into our lives, into this physical platform, into this realm, and do it in such a manner that it's ascension, but the ascension isn't about leaving, it's about being here. It's about our goodness being able to work together, to be able to take that next step in living through the heart and giving the gifts, really being able to be here for the good of all. The peace that is felt with this, the qualities that we experience are truly amazing and so life positive. We've been excited about bringing this out to you, and we've been working diligently to be able to get this into production. So we're at that place now where we're just starting to be able to do that. And it's just, it's something that, no, I don't like the way it is. So we're really thrilled to be able to have this now, to get this out to you so you can use it for your manifestation, for benefiting your life, your relationships, your health, working to really center through the loving being that you are.
So thank you very much for joining us today, and we're so excited to hear from you, your experiences, and the transformation that you will be going through in your life with this new tool.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.